Every Canadian kid who ties on a pair of skates dreams about one day playing in the NHL. But what happens when that dream is out of reach? In the case of Alberta native Jamie Sadlowski, he turned a wicked slap shot into a hard-hitting golf drive that's won him 2 RE/MAX long-distance driving championships.
Being from Alberta, hockey was my first passion, so it was always hockey in the winter and golf in the summer. And when I first started doing long drive, I was about 14. St. Albert Trail, went and qualified as a junior, and fortunately went on to win 2 junior world championships and then 2 RE/MAX World Long Drive championships in the open division. So it kind of happened by fluke, just right place, right time, found a qualifier and got down to Worlds, and ever since then it's kind of been a little bit of a fairy tale almost.
This is a 29-inch driver, little junior shaft, pretty flexible, 9 degrees aloft. This thing will go probably 320 yards. Yeah.
Hitting a ball 300 yards is tough for any golfer, but hitting that distance with a 29-inch driver is unworldly. Sadlowski, on the other hand, sees it in a different way.
You know, I'm 5'11", 160 pounds, and a lot of people have the misconception that you need to be big to hit it far. Well, there's a difference between, you know, being big and creating power in a smaller frame. So, you know, my gift is speed and flexibility, and in a frame that I'm allowed to take the club back and, you know, backswing, I can see the club out of the corner of my left eye. And, you know, most big guys can't do that because their mobility isn't the same. So, you know, 2 different body types, and, you know, fortunately I'm just a young, limber guy that can put that club in the position to create that kind of speed.
Despite what he says, Sadlowski has a gift that is a result of training for hockey as a youngster, and also some would argue is just a God-given natural talent.
I've always been long for my age. You know, when I was 5, 6 years old, I was playing with older guys, and then, you know, I kind of had a growth spurt when I was 10 or 11. Grew a little bit, and then, you know, really started hitting it hard. I mean, I could hit it with 40-year-old guys when I was 12, 13 years old, and then from there, just training for hockey. I played in the Alberta Junior League and trained for that, you know, all summer, and then by the time spring rolled around, you know, I'd pick up 20 yards, and, you know, that's still happening. I'm still getting longer, and for what reason, I'm not sure, but obviously the athletic ability in hockey, you know, 160 pounds is kind of where I'm comfortable with for competing. So if I can get as strong as I possibly can in a 160-pound frame and not give up mobility, then, you know, that's what I strive when I do my power exercises. You know, we're not trying to get big and bulky. We're just trying to speed up motion and get the fast twitch muscles just going.
This is a 35-inch putter, stock putter. It's an old TaylorMade. Just got a player grip on it. That's the only thing that's really different. I mean, just a stock putter from about 25 years ago. I hit it just dead straight, and it's no spin.
Incredibly, Sadlowski has moved past world championships and made a living now as a sort of traveling golf smashing folk hero that fans across North America want to see.
I mean, I've been doing this full time for about 4 years now, so, you know, the world championship is one thing. I've been fortunate to win in 08 and 09, but really, I mean, the corporate outings is, you know, I do 50 a year, and that's kind of how I make my living. And, you know, there's a big opportunity. There's a lot of golf tournaments in North America that, you know, if you can get, it's all about who you know, not what you know. So, we've been fortunate that way, and, you know, doing 225 days on the road a year. And we'll do a 45-minute exhibition, you know, some trick shots. It's a lot different than, you know, nothing against tour pros, but, you know, they'll teach you how to hit a wedge and all that, where, you know, we have fun shots. You know, we'll hit it through a board, we'll hit a putter, you know, all the kind of different little outlook on golf. I mean, when you're trying to hold, you know, 100 people that are watching, you don't want to hit any bad shots. So the whole key is just, you know, it was just being able to repeat and do it continuously through the outing. I did a deal at the CVS last year in Rhode Island where, you know, the Matt Kuchars, Johnny Vegas were all there, and you don't see them stand up and watch a guy very often, but we had them off their feet, and it's just different. I mean, anytime you can see a golf ball fly 400 yards, I mean, it's pretty neat.
For a guy who once logged 104 minutes in the penalty box for the Bonneville Pontiacs in the Alberta Junior Hockey League, I'd say he's found freedom in Canada's second favorite sport.